Hey everyone, this is Rich's Beard. Just want to make this little video because I know I put on here a little bit about some beard oils that I wanted to try. So I did a little investigation, and I actually wanted to not buy a beard oil, but actually make a beard oil. So what I did is in my research I found like you have to get a base oil to work with, and then you choose a scent that you want it to, smell like. So I chose one scent, and it's a patchouli. I think I'm saying that right. Patchouli dark, and it's a really strong scent, so you really don't need a lot of it when you mix your oil. And the other thing about the oil is that you need to get your own dropper with the glass bottles. And now these two things you can purchase anywhere on the internet, either Amazon or any kind of supplier, depending on how much you want to make. And as a base oil, you get a few choices for base oils. You get like jojoba, almond oil, sweet almond oil, avocado oil, hemp seed oil, organic. I want to go organic, so something that's not going to affect your skin. And I also didn't want to do like an almond oil or any nutty kind of oil, in case you run into somebody who may have an allergy. You don't want to trigger someone's allergies if you get too close to them, if they rub against you, or even children or babies that have not been yet exposed to any kind of nut products. So, but I chose an organic hemp seed oil, or organic hemp oil, and this is that's. But what I also wanted to choose also was an avocado oil. All right, it's a pure like avocado oil, and now what I noticed is that the hemp seed oil is a little thick, and it's very green, and it has a little bit of an odor to it. But the avocado oil is a little thinner, and it's has a pretty much a more clear sort of odor, and it's not, what I did is I did a 50-50 on that mix. And how I measured it is there's approximately 30 milliliters that you can fit in one of these dropper bottles. So I did a 15 and 15 milliliter a piece in the this is just a regular measuring cup that you can probably get when you get like NyQuil or any kind of children's cold medicine, and it's graduated, so you have the I don't know if you can see that on there, but it's graduated. So this one goes up to 20 milliliters. So if you want to do like a full bottle, you probably just do like a 15 and a 15, and I just kind of like pour that into this bottle. But I did 15 of the hemp and 15 of the avocado, and then with the patchouli, what I did is I went a little strong on it in the beginning at first. So I did like about 6 drops into the in that mixture. And that was pretty strong. It was a strong odor, kind of like made my wife hold her breath when I went near. She was like, "That's kind of strong." I was like, so what I did is I made a second batch by using a second bottle. I poured half of this into this 15 milliliters, and poured that in a second bottle, and then I topped this one off because I had originally made it with just the hemp oil, and I topped it off with 15 milliliters of the avocado oil. That's how I got the idea to thin it out, because it came out a little thick when I first made it. So once I got that made, I got this, and it came out to a very mild scent of the patchouli, which I liked a lot better. And I have a friend at work. I gave him a bottle, and he said that he didn't like the patchouli because he bought it at the stores and it was always like a strong scent. So I made it a really weaker scent. And he actually opened it up and he took a sniff. And he was like, "Oh wow, that's a lot milder, and it was more acceptable for him." So, and he has a really big beard, so he's been grooming a beard for a while. So I mean, I haven't had a beard for that long. And then he also told me about the products that you saw that I posted was from the Striking Viking. I had gotten this, which is just a comb that you can use to work through the beard when you get the oil in there. and also with the brush, also, which actually helps move the oil through the beard and help you shape the beard. Now my beard's not that big right now, so but I'm only been growing it since probably like September. So what you do is you get the oil. I got the oil. I said to put the few drops. You get like a little puddle in an open palm, and then you work it through like this. You get it work all over your hands. And you work it through up underneath, getting it close to the skin as much as you can at first. Okay, now I don't have any in my hands, but you would notice that eventually the oil would get off your hands, and you keep working it through. Like this, a little in the eyebrows if you have thicker eyebrows. I have very thin eyebrows, and if you have like a full head of hair, you can maybe even get rid of a little bit in your hair, But you can enjoy it. Just work it through. If it's in your beard, it's going to end up everywhere anyway. The scent is going to be all around you, so it doesn't matter if you put it in your hair or in your mustache or your eyebrows. It's going to be on your head. And then you take the comb and you work it even through every hair like this. Now this is a nice comb, a wooden comb. The plastic ones, if you get them, they're kind of like molded, and in between the teeth on the plastic ones, they'll have like little molding like lines in there, and those will snag your beard. And a friend of mine I was telling you at work, he told me that these wooden ones, there's no snag when you go in and out with your beard this way. And I found that really comfortable when I first got this comb. And my daughter makes fun of me. She's like, "Dad, you're always combing your beard." I was like, "Yeah, but this is a really nice comb." And then, I keep my mustache a little long. I know some guys keep a really thin mustache as they're growing their beard out, but I like to keep the mustache a little thicker. But yeah, you work it through this way, and then once you get it all worked in, make sure every hair gets hit. This feels really good too when you rub it on your face. It's like it's rounded at the end, and it's very smooth. It almost feels like it's massaging the skin underneath. I really like the feel of it. It's nice. And then the brush, okay, this is a boar's hair brush, and this is kind of soft. It's not stiff. Depending on your beard, you might want to have a higher grade or stiffer, I don't know, I guess stiffer gauge of the boar's hair. But this I find is very comfortable. This came in a kit. Both of these came in the same kit from Striking Viking. So a little for them. But in this one, it's like you can kind of brings all the hairs together. I don't have a very thick beard. I mean, I know some guys that have really thick, bushy beards, and they might need a little more bristle tension in their brushes. So you might want to, do a little investigation. You might have to go through a couple of brushes till you find one that works properly for you. So you just kind of keep going like this. Come underneath. I want it to fill out a little underneath, as I grow my beard. And I haven't really started trimming it up on the sides because I really don't have a lot of length yet. And I want to see how much it fills in underneath before I really start, doing a trim on it. So there you have it. The Striking Viking products, which I like. And your base oils, hemp seed, avocado that I use. There's lots of other ones that you can use. Those are the ones I'm starting off with. If you have any other suggestions for me to try, I'll try them. As far as the scents go, I'm willing to experiment with different scents. So if anyone has any ideas about different scents that work for you, let me know. I mean, I guess it all depends on where you grew up, what your ethnicity is, what your different kind of beard shapes. And then you also have get your glass bottles for the oil. And then and you can get as many of these as you want. I didn't label this because I only have one scent right now, but if you start having different scents and stuff, you want to start labeling them. So that's it from Rich's Beard for now. I hope you share this if it helps, make suggestions, keep tabs on me. God bless.